Rudy just walked out of his room and just sees me on the balcony, like with this really weird setup. This is it's probably a really weird thing to live with me. Anyway guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of NALF reads an article that somebody sent to him on his balcony. Absolutely premium golden content. I don't know how the writers on this channel aren't getting paid more, but they deserve it. The title of this article is called 18 Weird German Words You Won't Believe Exist. Let's see if that's true. Hey, Rudy, we don't have any coffee. I went down and got cappuccinos. Yeah, it's Rudy. Sorry for the interruption. You're getting the pure, genuine, authentic. Here we go. Number one, oorworm. I always have a hard time pronouncing this one. This is one I've heard a lot. Oorworm. Well, for you English speakers, literally translated earworm. We don't have a word for this in English. This is when you have a song stuck in your head and you just keep singing it over and over. In German, they say you have an oorworm. I actually love this song because I always get songs stuck in my head and I'm always just like singing nonsense and people say, oh, du hast ein Oorworm. I'm like, yep. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Fanweh. Gosh, I'm gonna butcher a lot of these pronunciations. Fanweh. Distance pain. This gem describes the feeling of wanting to be somewhere else. It's kind of like the reverse of homesickness. I like this word. I get this a lot. It's probably why I moved to Germany. Fanweh. I like this one. Kummerspeck. Okay, this is a good one. This is when you're just like grief eating or you're just eating because you're sad. You're eating your feelings, that's what you'd say. We'd say you're eating your feelings, but we don't have a one word like this. Kummerspeck. When no one will go with you to a concert in Cologne and you eat to mask the feelings of sadness, you have Kummerspeck. Got it. Innerer Schweinhund. Literally inner pig dog. German is amazing language. I had to defeat my inner Schweinhund this morning to get up and make this video. I don't know if we have an English equivalent to this. What jumps into my mind after hearing this is that old Native American saying that you've got two wolves in your mind, a dark wolf and a light wolf. And which wolf wins? The one you choose to feed. So don't choose to feed your inner Schweinhund. Got it. Lovely word. Beautiful word. Some folks just believe in the things they are and the things they read. Fremdschämen. Exterior shame. For those of you who cringe in phantom pain when others make a fool of themselves, this is your word. I get this a lot when I hang out with Roby, like a lot. We don't have a single word for it, but we call it secondhand embarrassment. Roby brings me a lot of Fremdschämen. That's a lovely word. Torschlusspanik. Literally closing gate panic. People get older, some find themselves worrying about roads not taken or milestones they meant to achieve by a certain age. Is this kind of the same as like a midlife crisis? I would compare this to midlife crisis. And you see here, it takes us English speakers 3 words to say what the Germans can say in one. Torschlusspanik. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Treppenwitz. Staircase joke, literally. I love the literal translations because it just is hilarious. Have you ever noticed how when you have a chance encounter with an attractive person of the opposite sex or get into an argument with someone, the best jokes, lines, and comebacks always occur to you afterwards? Yes. That's the so-called Treppenwitz. It's the joke that comes to your mind on the way down the stairs after talking to your neighbor in the hallway 2 floors up. That is amazing that there is a single word for that very specific moment. I love it. Lebensmüde. Life tired. This sounds depressing. This word literally means tired of life and is used to describe the dramatic and soul-crushing emotional agony of young romantic poets. Is this just depression? Lebensmüde. Weltschmerz. World pain. Wow, we're getting into some depressing words right now. The world isn't perfect. More often than not, it fails to live up to what we wish it was. Weltschmerz describes the pain we feel at this discrepancy. What is this? This is like a existential dread or the pain of existence, of the confusing nature of our existence. Weltschmerz. I get this. We probably all get this. That's probably why there is a word for it. That's awesome. Oh, I can't even pronounce this one. Weichei? 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 Weichei. Soft egg. A soft egg in German means someone who is weak and cowardly. Okay, so this is actually like an insult. Du bist ein Weichei. Roby is ein Weichei. We say bad egg in English. Like, oh, he's a bad egg. Wait, do we say that? Or do we say bad apple? We might say bad apple. He's a bad apple. He's a bad egg. You know when you say something over and over again and it loses its meaning and then you have no idea what's real or not? That's what's happening to me right now. Also, Weltschmerz. Backpfeifengesicht. Slap face. Have you ever heard of the joke, some people just need a high five in the face with a chair? Backpfeifengesicht kind of goes in the same direction. It describes someone who you feel needs a slap in the face. Backpfeifengesicht. Erklärungsnot. Erklärungsnot is a state shared by cheating spouses, lying politicians, and school children without their homework alike. It's what you find yourself in when put on the spot without a sufficient explanation or excuse for something you have done or failed to do. Erklärungsnot. This is interesting. How efficient. See, I would, in these situations with my limited English vocabulary, just say, I don't know what to say. I have no explanation. I need full sentences to say what one German word can describe. Absolutely beautiful. The art of language. Sitzfleisch. Sit or seat meat. What does this mean? Sitzfleisch describes a character trait. Those who possess a lot of seat meat are able to sit through and weather something incredibly hard or boring. People who watch NALF vlogs possess the character trait of Sitzfleisch. Right? Is that right? Okay. You got a lot of seat meat. Putzelbaum describes a somersault on the ground, a favorite way of children to get their clothes dirty. What? Okay, this makes no sense. Oh, I guess Putzel, tumble, tree. But why is it a tree? Riddle me that, Germany. Drei Käse hoch. Drei Käse hoch. 3 cheeses high. This is used to describe a person who is vertically challenged. That's a hilarious insult. You're 3 cheeses high. Zungenbrecher. Tongue breaker. It's the German equivalent of tongue twister. Oh, this is the first one where we have a single word that kind of means the same thing. Zungenbrecher is tongue twister. It's like a saying or something that is really hard to say because it's a bunch of alliterations or something. She sells seashells down by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. Das ist ein Zungenbrecher. Schattenparker. Literally shadow parker. This word is a part of a series of insults for men who accuse them of unmanly behavior. In this case, of parking their car in the shadow to avoid heating up the interior. That is absolutely hilarious. So there's a couple other ones here. Warmdusche, someone who showers with warm water. Sitzpinkler, a man who urinates while sitting down. These are hilarious insults. Oh, you park your car in the shade because you don't want to be really, really hot? You fucking That's basically what that is. What? Kudelmoodle. That is the most fun thing to say ever. Kudelmoodle. 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 Kudelmoodle describes an unstructured mess, chaos, or hodgepodge. Mein Leben ist ein Kudelmoodle. This is an interesting thing about German. It's super, super efficient. The German language is a very efficient language. German people are very efficient people. And that's why you've got some words here that take a full paragraph to describe in English, condensed down into one single word. Absolutely amazing. Okay, guys, let me know any other beautifully efficient German compound words, because it's actually fascinating. Some folks just believe in the things they heard and the things they read. It is Hopfen. You know what that means. Nobody knows what waits for the dead.